Hey, buddy. Okay, so as you can see, this is the pit I've made so far. We're going to have rail cars corkscrewing its way down from a building built over there. It's going to look like Grand Central Station, I think. But that's not really what this video about. This video is about this shaft. This will have a quick fall and a ladder system so I can get up and down through here. The reason being is because it takes incredibly long. I don't know if you saw, but that's how I have to get down there and back up. And it takes a long time. So this is a quicker way of doing that. So I actually dug the pit and then didn't have any ladders on me, so I had to then do all the dirt thing to get up. I think it's called a noob tower. So I had to do a noob tower. I'm a noob. Anyway, so this shaft actually didn't take me very long to dig. It's 3 wide by 7, and it comes down and it's centered right through here. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to dig a tunnel leaving here, like a big tunnel, because it has to be, let's see, 8, so it's 3 per set of 4, so that'd be 12, so it's going to be 16 wide opening here, which is actually bigger than what I have, so I'll have to figure out a different way of doing that. But anyway, so this is going to have a big opening there, and then we're going to have at least 4 tunnels, but probably 6 going in all different directions. So that's what I'm doing with that. And I'm going to make some sort of grand entrance way leaving here. But I'm not worried about that right now. Let me start making this. I hope I brought enough. So with this, unfortunately, it's pretty boring to build. You just stack on top of each other. There's no real quick way of doing this right now. So this is what we have, and this is what you're going to end up watching. So my apologies in advance. I did die a few times when off camera. I was digging and I ran out in the middle of the day, and right at the top of the pit, a creeper blew up, and yeah, knocked me into the pit. So I died. So that was unfortunate. I think I was originally planning to make this whole video in such a way that I don't die at all, but that's proving to not be a thing I can do. Um, so we'll see. The reason I use hardened stone blocks, I think it's called stone blocks, right? Stone bricks for this, is because the stone bricks have a pretty good blast resistance. But besides that, I just have a lot of it. So it's really either stone bricks or cobblestone. And this is a lot stronger than the cobblestone. This pit is actually, or the shaft, I should say, is going to have a stream of lava going down the center. That's what illuminates it. And it's just easier. Well, to me, it looks nicer than the cobblestone too, but it's easier to use something like this. I could use concrete. I actually really like building with the new concrete feature because the color is the same as wool. It's not like bland or what's wrong, like dull, like the clay is. I don't know if you've ever used clay before, but if you mix red dye with clay, it doesn't turn out bright red like the wool is. It turns out like a very dim, almost like weathered look, which is cool if that's what you're going for. Like I've definitely used it before. It's just not really I what I was expecting. So anyway, the new concrete though will whatever color you want. Um, right now I don't have any glass, and I am going to need about 2 stacks of glass in order to complete this project. But I have the furnaces up in my one, like my main house right now, working on it. I need to tear that house down soon because this pit or this shaft actually comes up really close to where my house is. So I'm gonna have to tear that down so I can build a more steady feature. I think it's going to be called the maintenance man's house, and then it'll be the guy. Well, if it was a real village, it'd be the guy who performs maintenance and does all the stuff on this for this railway. I was thinking about something because I always wanted to build like a lifelike city in here. So, for example, if there's 10 people, there would be, well, let's say there's 2 people per house, so it'd be 5 houses for those 10 villagers. But they'd also have jobs and stuff like that. There'd have to be a store. So I was thinking about creating an entire society somewhere. It'd be very long, very arduous, but it would keep me busy, and I have a lot of free time right now. So, let's see, what's going on with me? Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough to get up. So, well, damn. I'll have to go back up there and resupply. I didn't think it would take all that much stone, but I guess so. Um, so I didn't email you yet, but I'm gonna have to email you a short story I wrote. It's actually about airsoft, so I think you'll really like it. It's probably the first thing I've ever written as an adult that was sort of steered towards, younger kids or you. So we'll have to see how you like it. I realized that I haven't actually posted any of these videos. I've been recording them, I've been editing them, and I've been building. The problem is that I'm building at a faster rate than my computer can actually upload a lot of these videos. It takes hours for me to upload videos from where I'm at. So even like a 20-minute long video takes forever. So what happened is I just haven't uploaded any of them yet. I also haven't finished my research into YouTube. The problem is my name is still attached to it, and I don't want my actual real name on there. Even on these videos, I'm not gonna like give away my name because of privacy reasons. So I need to figure out a way where one I can change the name setting, especially with the summer we're gonna have because obviously our names can't be on there. Um, and then once I do that, I can start uploading them, and then I'll just upload one a day. So this is my 5th episode. I don't know if I said that. Welcome to episode 5. I'm gonna call this one "Giving Somebody the Shaft." Um, but anyway, you'll notice these tree things. The reason I had to mass produce trees the way I'm doing it is because I still haven't finished that building yet, but my foundry, I don't have the large supply of, oops, I don't have the large supply of, what does this have? I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted by what I'm doing. Let me get more sand. All the sand is from me digging out that temple. I'm gonna run out. I don't think I have enough to finish this actually. That's gonna suck. I started recording a video and building stuff without being able to finish it. Oh, actually, that might be enough. That's not too bad. Yeah, that should be alright. Anyway, so yeah, okay, so the trees. So I need to cut down all the trees because I need to get a lot of charcoal because the charcoal is the only thing that's really operating my foundry right now. So yeah, every like 2 or 3 days in the game, I have to go and chop down like literally 4 or 5 stacks of wood. Um, and then from there I can start putting it in the foundry and start producing coal so I have something to actually power the foundry. It's a really end around process. It was a lot easier when I had I don't know if you ever saw me play with some of the mods. It was like a machinery mod. Well, they had machines that would automatically harvest trees for you. You had to use power to do it. But the cool thing is that you can chop down trees on a regular basis, and then you can turn that wood into coal. And what I was doing, I was mass producing coal like by a lot. And it was made easier because that particular mod had something called a deep chest. So as long as I was putting the same thing in there, it could take an infinite number of it. So I literally had like hundreds of thousands of trees because I just let my tree farms go all the time. And also, like, it actually had a lot of cool features that I wish the regular version of Minecraft did. I turned all that stuff off on this because I didn't stay up to date on it. So the mod would only work with an old version of Minecraft. So, for example, it didn't even have like different kinds of doors on it, so it was all very basic, and I honestly just didn't like it too much. I don't mind playing it every now and then, but I didn't like playing it on Great Things because a lot of the cool things like horses weren't on there. Um, so I was hoping to find more mods. I have to watch some YouTube video. Oh, I'm gonna die because terrific. Well, at least I have that now. Let's get some. Let's get some more. I don't need any of that. I need stone in there probably so I can start building. So now I have to get all the way back down there, which means I can't climb from up here. I have to climb from down there. Did he die too? I hope he died. No, he didn't. So I guess I'm taking a gamble here that if I jump from there, I can survive. We'll see though. Might die again, buddy. I hope I don't die again. I didn't bring a pickaxe. That's why I should have done. Was just brought a pickaxe with me. Okay, so this is pretty high, and there is. You know what? I might be able to do something here. Let's see how far down can I make this? Okay, that should be down far enough. Now, if I jump down there, it's going to lose a lot of health, and then I have to fight him. Right. Oops. Ha! Oops. No! No! Damn! No! No! Ha! That was close. Okay. Well, that was. You know, I need to get down here anyway. Let me get all this stuff back. Alright, buddy. So, not that this needs to be said, but be careful building at night because of things that are trying to kill you and stuff, and I shouldn't have done that, but I did. And now here I am. Okay, so, oh, another question we have is the, like, why leave gold and stuff here? And the reason being is simply because there's such a large amount of it, is that I don't really need it right now. So I need to lower this just one. Okay, now build there, there. Okay, now normally I'll go up against this wall, but this time I'm going up against this, and I'll show you why when I get up there. I like to build up so that the ladders go against the back wall of the house. And in this case, oh man, I'm messing up today. Okay, so I don't know if you ever saw this before. So I have a ladder going up one side, and then I put glass down. And you'll see why towards the end. But it looks pretty cool. I'm not really sure where I saw this design at. I think someone was probably building something similar online. I decided to adopt it. I don't think anybody's building it straight on. I did see one where they build a shaft with a ladder, like just a one block shaft. Well, what that does, or what they claimed it does, was that if you put a hole every other, like if I knocked out this block and then the one that would be up here, and then put water in there, it's supposed to travel a lot faster going up and down. So I tried it, and first off, it was a lot of work to build because you're climbing up and down a ladder, hollowing out blocks and filling it with water. So, you know, it was a lot to do. Well, after I was playing with it, I kind of came to the conclusion that it really didn't do anything for me. So, like, it was just, it looked kind of neat, but it took a long time to build. It didn't increase my speed, so it didn't do what it was promised to do. I need to build a person elevator, and I think I will have that at some point. But they are extremely expensive. I think it takes 2 pistons per block you need to go up, and I think they need to be sticky pistons too. So you're going to need like 2, maybe 3 stacks of slime to be able to make it work, and it's a lot to worry about. Okay, so no, I'm sorry, I need to go back. I need one more thing. Next time I'll try to get the supplies already beforehand, but until then, you're kind of at my whim. So let's remember how to do this. Would have been faster if I just clicked it, but whatever. Okay, so I know what you might be asking. What is the bucket of water for? Well, you will see. But first, I need to get down all the way to the bottom. So how do I get all the way down to the bottom? Okay, and catch. Ha. You have to be careful when you do stuff like that because if you actually land on the ladder and you're high enough up, it still counts as a fall. So you can drop and catch a ladder, but you cannot, you can't just fall on top of the ladder without getting the drop points. Okay, so I have this there. Okay, whoops. I'm sorry, I'm a perfectionist, I don't like to say E. In fact, which one am I going to be jumping down from? Okay, put it over there. Done. Okay, now the bucket of water. Now this will make more sense to you in a second. Okay, now let's go back up because I have to finish that. Back, you know what I can do? I can grab. Ah. Oh. Cool. All right. It doesn't really affect you, but that's very good for me because I need a bunch of lava. So I'm gonna, and I actually can't build on top of this because if I destroy this to put the wooden floor like I want to, then it'll burn. So I need to get out down there anyway. But that might give me enough lava to start some of my projects. So before I was just holding this and it was placing down and it was end up building ladders on top of the ladders and that's why they were forming behind me. But now that since there's something behind me, it won't do that anymore. There. All right, I have a safe way of going up and down. Now, I need that glass. How much? 60, so that worked. Oh, wait a minute. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get more cobblestone so I can have more stone because the edge of that, the edge of the main shaft, the primary shaft, the one for the rail cars, that one's going to be all lined with cobblestone and then or not cobblestone, with stone, and then probably stone bricks are also going to make the stair system for all the carts. So those two things combined kind of make it a little bit of a pain for me, but it means I just need to produce a lot of stone. Now I do have a little bit of a problem because I need to get down there. Now, I think I'll jump down here. Okay. I'm not sure what went wrong there, but I will investigate. I'm dying a lot on this round, man. Sure, why did I die? Maybe the water wasn't thick enough? Yeah, that happens too. Alright. I'm gonna have to change my plan here. I think what happened is since there's only one block of water, I ended up going right through it and then dying. Well, obviously the dying part, but I think me going right through it was the problem. So let's build this up. All right, and I have two. Okay, let's try a different way. Okay, let's get get that. All right, let's get this part done, and then I'll work on the water situation. I think what happens is I just need to move it up one block so that the water is actually too thick, and then that'll be enough to slow my descent enough that I can land safely. That's what I hope anyway. We shall see. Um, anyway, so I know you're wondering what the glass is for. See, I don't need that one actually. Okay, so now I take one of these and I drop it right there. And now what that does is that even at night, the whole thing's illuminated. And a lot of people ask me like, well, not a lot of people, but I think my my nieces and nephew usually ask me like why I use lava so much. And the reason being is because lava is really bright and it's so plentiful. Like I don't want to have to run around and take 10,000 torches to light an area. So that's why I personally use a lot of lava. Okay, so that is, yeah, that's what I'm going with. I think it's too thin. So get back up there. Okay, so now I'm up here. Now I just need to collect this water. There we go. Okay, dig down a few. Okay, so it was just that one block I did place there. So let me place it there. So now it's 2 blocks deep. Okay. Oops, need that. Let me get my armor back on in case I get into another unexpected fight since I've been not doing well. Let me fill this other bucket with lava so I can get both these buckets where I need them. I'm going to end up falling in one of those holes. I'm going to be very angry about it. Should be keeping track of how many times I died. I think I died 4 times so far, and they were all over pretty stupid reasons. Mostly falling around this pit. I think some of it's because I haven't been going in at night and sleeping. If I'm in a place where I think it's somewhat safer. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can handle half a heart damage, but you get down here super quick. All right. I am happy with that design thus far. Obviously, the top of this will be a house of some sort, but I think I want to use something white and timbers for it. I'm not sure about the white. Concrete maybe, but I was hoping for some texture. Unfortunately, the thing that would look the nicest is probably white wool, but it's so weak and it's out here on the surface with creepers around it. I have the water over there, so that'll protect it. I can put torches around it. Because the thing is that this is going to have a wall that comes up about 4 blocks. So right next to that wall connecting, this could be the back wall, so give me a little pathway, and it'll stretch out over into the water area. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm going to come up with something good though. That might be my next project. It depends what supplies I have, because like I said, I try to go after whatever I have a lot of supplies of. I'm going to go drop off this lava, so I can start. I think the back is fuel, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this has been working hard for me. No, the back is top. Wait. What? Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, I was clicking the wrong thing. Alright, buddy, I'm going to conclude this video because I have to run back and get some sleep. But, I'll talk to you later. Stay awesome.